And how old were you when you got married?
I was 21.
What?
So we got married when I was 21, like legally. And then I turned 22 like 2 months later. And then when we had my wedding, I was about to turn 23.
Got it.
Children.
Very
young.
Children.
Yeah.
But
pretty crazy.
Worked out.
Yeah. Here we are.
Our newest product, which is our hydrating essence, is coming very, 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 very soon. We have been working on this product for such a long time. It's been in development for the last year, and I've just been really, really excited to get it out and for everybody to be able to try it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how I've been using it, how it's been incorporated into my day-to-day routine, and all that fun stuff. So here we go. So this is a hydrating essence that is lightweight but has this really beautiful milky texture to it. It's packed with ceramides and beta glucan and zinc and copper. I have been using it as my first step in the morning and at night, and my first step in my makeup prep. What I really love about it is that it's so lightweight but makes the skin feel so juicy and hydrated and look so glowy. What I've honestly been doing, especially in the daytime, is I've been using the essence along with the peptide glazing fluid, and I've just been doing that underneath my SPF. Of course, if I'm feeling a little...
There's something effortlessly magnetic about Hailey Bieber. Whether she's lighting up the world's biggest runways or stepping out for a quiet dinner, she radiates a modern, muted glamour that turns even the most mundane moments into a style statement. But on a mild Wednesday night in Beverly Hills, the scene was different. Paparazzi lenses didn't catch her at a glitzy event or A-list dinner. Instead, Hailey glided toward the Saban Theater, alone, for a soul-soothing church service, exuding confidence in a striking all-black ensemble that whispered both sophistication and spiritual grounding. If you think church nights are reserved for Sunday best and solemn silence, think again. For Hailey, faith has always been intertwined with everyday life, never a performance, always authentic, and always on her own terms. As she smoothly navigated the entrance of Churchome, flashes caught signature details. The plush black halter top, the flattering flare of chic pants, and accessories that announced her status as a fashion muse, not a follower. A pair of glossy leather loafers grounded her look in comfort, her slinky purse slung over one shoulder, and oversized sunglasses shielded her eyes, both from camera glare and perhaps the weight of constant public scrutiny. Hailey's decision to attend church that evening without Justin instantly sparked curiosity among fans and insiders alike. As the mother of one offered a gracious smile to onlookers and fellow congregants, it was evident that she wasn't hiding. She was simply present, fully herself, and rightly calm, even amid the buzz that inevitably trails her every move. For both Hailey and Justin Bieber, faith has served as compass and anchor in a life overwhelmingly public. Their devotion to Christianity is well documented. Married since 2018, the couple has faced relentless public speculation, but always pointed to faith as the cornerstone of their relationship. In a 2021 interview that made the rounds across numerous outlets, Hailey reflected, "It's what we believe in. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't even be here. We wouldn't even be together." Those words have rung true, especially as the Biebers' partnership has matured in the face of Hollywood's ever-turning spotlight. Their church of choice in recent years, Churchome, is a celebrity-dotted congregation led by the charismatic pastor Judah Smith. After parting ways with Hillsong amid controversy in 2020, Churchome became a spiritual home not only for the Biebers, but also for other high-profile figures looking for a sense of spiritual belonging away from the glare of old headlines. Yet, as anyone who's experienced a major life transition knows, the arrival of their son Jack marked new territory for Hailey. Navigating motherhood, career, and marriage, she reportedly began reassessing her approach to religion and community. A source recently told the Daily Mail that the experience of parenting had prompted her to look at faith with fresh eyes. Whether there's any substance to claims of disillusionment remains to be seen. What is clear? On this night at least, Hailey seemed content, smiling, engaged, and for now, exactly where she wanted to be, Hailey's return to Churchome pews also mark her first public visit since March 2025, and her presence did not go unnoticed. Interestingly, her husband was last seen at the church alone in October the same year, a subtle reminder that even the closest couples sometimes need individual spiritual space. Perhaps even more striking than her sharp ensemble was her air of quiet self-assurance. It was a night after an entirely different scene. Just 24 hours earlier, Hailey made waves for her dinner attire at Funk, a much-frequented haunt of the Kardashian-Jenner set, slipping into a show-stopping little black dress. She looked every bit the part of the model off duty, mingling with LA's trendsetters. But one could argue her understated church look was just as captivating. Less about spectacle, more about substance. For a global celebrity like Hailey, moments of solitude are rare and, one might imagine, increasingly sacred. Church isn't merely a pit stop for keeping up appearances. It's a place to recharge, reflect, and recenter amid an industry that rarely slows down. Her willingness to attend solo, when she could easily avoid the spectacle, signals a commitment that goes beyond image. In an age where every celebrity outing can become instant news, every outfit dissected and speculated upon, Hailey's trip to church reminds us that personal rituals matter. Her walk up the Saban Theater steps, framed by flashes and shouts, was less about what she wore and more about the fortitude it takes to cultivate faith on her own terms. Whether Hailey's night at Churchome was a simple act of routine or a contemplative turning point, it underscores an important lesson. Even for those living in the public eye, faith, introspection, and personal style can coexist without contradiction. Hailey Bieber, with her mix of elegance and sincerity, continues to chart her own path, unapologetically, and always just a bit ahead of the curve. As she disappeared beyond the theater's doors, the message lingered long after. Sometimes, the most captivating Hollywood stories don't play out on stage or screen, but in the quiet choices made away from the crowd. One worship service, one outfit, and one heartfelt smile at a time.